Welcome back, 2020 Las Vegas Open here in North Las Vegas. Matty Marshall, and I got Rich Shelford sitting up here in the commentator's booth. We are about to jump into a split deck format here. D4 X-Ball and D3 X-Ball final match is about to go down. And jumping into this first point here, as it's going to be Phoenix Rising Red and Riverside Quake.
Phoenix taking a penalty earlier. That hurts. Lost 2 players here on the Snake side.
Yeah,
Hunter's going to try to take advantage of that on the Snake side.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising Red, they are on the left-hand side of your screen, and you do not want to start out with a penalty.
No, the guy that was running up to the towers, running up shooting, got shot on the way, just continued to run up. It was a good call. Referee threw the flag, pulled out the outside player, which hurt.
Rich is just so excited to play here on center court.
Hey, I don't blame him, man.
He just kept rolling when he was
I don't
hit.
blame him, man. Nobody likes a quitter. Lots of good teams come out of Phoenix. Hunters are in good control here in a 5-on-3 situation, but they need to contain the back center player for Phoenix. As I say that, they let him fill out to the Snake Tower, giving him a chance to maybe fill into the Snake or fill into the Snake corner, which will make it much harder for Hunters to push down this tape.
Well, let's see if Riverside Quake can make something happen here with this body situation, high body situation. I mean, they have, was it Hunters?
Beautiful day here. Stands are packed, VIP is packed, the pits are packed. Everyone's watching paintball and having a good time here in Vegas. Weather's beautiful, a little bit of a breeze, probably 75 degrees. Can't ask for more than this. A lot of these teams, for the first time, getting their show here in the center court, get a chance to show all the top guys how good they are, maybe earn a spot in one of their programs. Hunters are in really good control here. They're not communicating a ton, but they're all working together. Snake one, the Snake, 4 Snake guys probing forward. Guy behind standing at the top, continue shooting. Phoenix now loses their 3rd player from the Dorito side and their 4th player, and only 1 player left now. 5-on-1 situation for the Hunters.
So yeah, this is the D3 X-Ball final here with Hunters and Phoenix Rising Black. But Phoenix Rising Red made it into D4. I suppose slightly confused here.
Which is surprising because Phoenix is a strong team. I've been watching those guys WCPL, watching them on the West Coast quite a bit. They're a pretty strong team, but that first penalty just hurt them. You know, you lose 2 on the break almost. They lose 1, but they end up losing 2 because of the penalty.
How great is it though that you get both of your squads here onto center court in the D3 and D4? I mean, something is working.
Your program is successful,
yeah.
right? You're doing what you need to do. Keep up the work.
Yeah, so Hunter's going to put that first one on the board here. This is the D3 X-Ball final. And then now we're going to move into the D4 X-Ball final with Phoenix Rising Red and Riverside Quake.
Yeah, big advantage to both the Phoenix teams is they're coached by Corey Field.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's been working with them for a few years. He works with them in the regional events and then now here in the national events. And it's just a big advantage having someone like that with all that experience kind of helping you figure things out so you don't have to make the mistakes yourself.
So there's Phoenix Rising Red there on your screen.
20 seconds.
And then Riverside Quake.
Riverside!
So it is, I'm just going to show my bias real quick. It's kind of nice to see teams from the left, the west side
West Coast,
of the United States, because normally when we get to these divisional finals, it's just all Texas, Florida.
Yeah, it's not,
Northeast.
It's not just that. You go to the big games, you go anywhere in paintball, and it's dominated by the Midwest and the East Coast. The West Coast is not represented well.
Well, we get some teams in there, but the Californian in me just cries a little bit every time you have all these other regions just dominating.
Yeah.
So,
well, you have really strong leagues like the USXBL, MSXL. There's a lot of strong leagues. WCPL obviously producing a lot of really good teams.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are on the East and the Midwest.
Yeah, MVPS.
Yeah. There's only the WCPL really is the only big league on the West Coast, so we're just not breeding as many high-level players right now.
So looks like pretty good field position in the center. Not quite all the way up to the 50 yet, but they also have D3 here for Phoenix Rising Red.
Yeah.
Riverside Quake, though, on your screen, they have a better field position over here on the Snake side. 3 bodies this way.
Better field position, and they're up a body, right?
Yeah.
So a little bit of an advantage for him here early on in this first match. Kind of a long first point, right? We're so used to these minute-long or 2-minute-long or 30-second points. We're 4 minutes in here and seem long.
Well, Rich, this might start speeding things up because there's a body coming off from that D side here.
And no one from Phoenix is looking. Okay, the guy in the middle just switched as I said that. When you said that, Matty, all 3 guys were looking at us, and I was like, you're in trouble.
Yeah, another body coming off here for Phoenix. And then another one, too, so just that one body left alive. And Riverside Quake looking real good here to try to finish this one off. Here comes the run through. And it looks like, yeah, they got that last kill.
Yep.
All right, so Riverside Quake gonna go up 1-0.
Yeah, pretty even matchup there until the very end of the game.
And still, we got to keep our eyes out for divisional move of the tournament here. I got a nice trophy sitting on my desk that weighs about, I don't know, 6 or 7 pounds of pure metal, but it is pretty. But it's a custom reg.
That's at least 40 pounds.
Yeah, a custom reg here from Powerhouse, and then the trophy from BKI.
I think it's so cool that all the companies are doing that now, just to give those players the extra recognition. When we were doing it, it was about the other people respecting us that we respected, but it was really hard. It was such a small group of people that nobody, there's a small group of people who really knew. But this way, you got the barrel, you got the gun, you got the tank. Everyone knows that, hey, man, at one point, I was the best at what I do.
So we got to keep an eye out on that. Yeah, when Matt Jackson got the kill count leader for the day tank top from Virtue, he's like, yeah, this is kind of cool. I mean, I'm not trying to go out there and stack my kill count up, but when I'm old and my knees don't work anymore, at least I'll have some cool stuff sitting on my shelf to remind me how good I was.
Cool story, kid. Cool story.
That's why I still have my jerseys that you keep trying to get me to sell.
Hey, listen, if you're a Matt Marshall fan, message me. I'm going to steal his jerseys and sell them to you. Keep trying to get Matt Marshall to give his jerseys to John Dresser to sell for him, but he won't do it. He won't do it.
Well, I got some. They're kind of precious mementos of my time playing with you,
Pick
Rich.
1 or 2 that you really love.
I know it seems like I don't like you sometimes, but I really do. And I cherish the moments we had together when we played, and that's why I like those jerseys.
I definitely save some jerseys too because I cherish them. But other people cherish them probably as much or more than we do, and they really enjoy them. So get them out there, Bubba. Here we go. Hunter's on the left. Phoenix rising on the right. Phoenix drops 2 early, 1 from the Dorito side or the back center, and then 1 from the Snake side. That's going to be tough. Hunter's now fill the Snake from that center tower. As soon as he gets in there, he goes right to Snake 3, looks down the tape. Phoenix is stuck in the pocket a little bit here on the Snake side of the field, looking to try to get outside, but I don't think that's a bad death because he kind of had to gunfight himself to get outside there. He tried to put the guy in so he could go. He just couldn't put him in, caught the paint.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, Phoenix at a big disadvantage here. Hunter's about to drop the hammer.
This is Chris Tregarthen. So Chris Tregarthen, I watched this guy play for Long Beach at the collegiate event, and he played something like 80 points in 3 days.
Wow.
And he was just murdering people. He's a really good player. He's one of the guys from Sonny Lopez's old school crew.
Sonny Lolo?
Yeah.
At the same time, Phoenix moves up the drill side field. Oh, but they catch him. Only 1 Phoenix player left alive now. He's in that center can, and they are just putting it on him. He did everything he could to stay alive in that can and just could not do it anymore. So Hunter's going to score their 2nd point here in this match and leave plenty of time on the board.
Yeah, so when I was looking at this roster, because we have so many divisional teams out here, and I never know, because we're working on the pro games, who's going to show up here on center court. I hear rumors, but I'm always interested to see who's going to be on these rosters if I've seen them play before. But I've seen a lot of Chris Tregarth in paintball, and he's a beast. So he just showed us a good look there in the Snake.
Yeah. Looks really good.
So now we're going to go back into the D4 X-Ball matchup, and it's going to be Riverside Quake. So even though Phoenix Rising has 2 teams here in the D3 and D4 X-Ball final matches, not getting a good start as they've dropped all their first points. But we got a lot of time left to go. Things are just getting going. And
like we talk about, man, getting here is the first battle, right? Winning is the next battle. So you want to win, but first you got to learn how to get here. Yeah. Once you learn how to get here, then you learn how to win. And everyone's doing it at every level. AC Dallas is doing it now at the pro level. They've learned how to get there. They just need to learn how to win. Sometimes it takes you a couple events. Sometimes it takes you a couple years.
Hey, the learning to win part is really hard.
That's what makes it so special when you do it, man.
And it's also really hard to make it to the final in the divisional ranks. Of course,
Of
course it's hard in the pros, but there's 20 teams in the pros. I mean, you have to have a ridiculous run as a divisional team to get this deep to the tournament.
Mathematically, it's much more challenging to get in there from the divisional level than it is from the professional level.
Yeah, and see who made it for D2. It's going to be Killers and Lockdown, and then semi-pro is Camp Factory and the Newbies. Wow, so no
Newbies,
no
nice.
Tauntauns, huh? No Tauntauns, no Mutiny.
Yeah, some of the favorite teams that make it.
disaster strikes here for Riverside Quake as they have 2 bodies coming off here from, now that's 4 bodies. This is a horrible break for Riverside Quake. This is a great break for Phoenix Rising Red, though.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising was like, you know what, man, that first game, that doesn't really represent us, man. The back center player either has a lot of smear or a huge hit on the side of his hopper.
This is
You see that hopper, Matty?
yeah, I think, well, the referee's right there, so it must be rub.
I guess. Other than that, he's getting shot. So it's a 5-on-1 here. Riverside guys handling business, gets a kill, 4-on-1. I like his chances. Rising needs to communicate a little bit better, figure out where the bodies are, and then close a little bit tighter.
Well, here
Riverside.
Phoenix is starting to close out. Oh, referee's going to run in and check out another one of their players. Oh, my God.
And he gets the penalty.
Minor penalty assessed. Not the worst case scenario. In this, finally, they're going to just run down this last player. There you go. That's how it's done.
Yeah, Phoenix coming back with 2 players left alive even after the penalty.
Yeah, so
Man, that Riverside guy was wheeling and dealing out there. He's a bigger dude, but he got himself out to the corner. He got a kill. He stayed alive long enough for that kill to turn into, or another kill to turn into a penalty. So he took it from a 1-on-4 down to a 2-on-1. You can't ask for more than that.
Yeah.
And if you can, you're gonna have to pay more.
Yeah,
It's gonna cost you. It's gonna be expensive. Here we go, Phoenix Rising again. Strong team, coached by our buddy Corey Field. Great program.
Yeah, look, if you are an up-and-coming divisional team and you have either a bunch of guys that are willing to pitch in a little bit of money, or you got an owner, what you should do is go out and find a pro that can help guide you on your journey. I promise you it will save you money in the long run. Because
For sure.
And you'll have so much more fun.
And you might actually be successful. So many people just never get success because they're just pushing uphill the whole time, and they think they know the answers because they've been successful in other fields. But this is a crazy, chaotic thing that we do.
So now Hunters up 2-0 on Phoenix Rising Black. Here in the D3 X-Ball final. 8 minutes and 58 seconds left to go. He's just nonstop here, even in the divisions. Quick points. There's Chris Tregarthen. So look for him to go into the snake. With what I've seen out of, I don't know how much paintball he's been playing recently, but what I've seen out of this guy over the years, I mean, I thought he could have played on a pro team, but.
Well, his life's not over yet, Matt. Jesus.
No, I don't think it was, he had a lot of stuff going on in regular life, really couldn't commit to the time.
It's so hard, man. I mean, we say it's so hard, but unless you've made those sacrifices, it's really hard to understand how hard it is and all that you have to give up. Phoenix dropping 2 bodies early there.
Yeah, that last one just got Cyclops there at the tower.
And everybody's different, you know, like paintball players, like some guys, their goal is to be a top pro player on a top pro team. Some guys' goals are just to, hey, man, I'm playing a good team. I want to have fun. I want to be competitive, and that's great, man. Those are both worthy goals. Phoenix dropping another player down to only 2 players left alive here. Hunters have been pretty much in complete control this whole event. I mean, this whole match.
Yeah, Chris Tregarthen gets that crossfield kill here.
Yeah, I think it's a 4-on-1 here, maybe a 5-on-1 still.
Yeah, the Hunters really have looked in complete control. Shooting bodies on the break, taking the key spots once they whittle the team down, or once they whittle Phoenix Rising down.
Little dude in the corner for Phoenix Rising. Hunters have shown a lot of discipline here. They got at least 4 bodies that I can see. They're playing against 2 Phoenix Risings. They're up by 2 points, 8 minutes left. And, you know, in our divisional days, or whatever those would have been considered, we'd be flying down the field, you know, making bad moves, trying to race for kills and trying to show off to each other. We'd hopefully win with 1 body left alive.
You only need 1. Chris Tregarthen now past the 50-yard line. It's not going to matter, though, as they're going to get a concession.
And that's a good concession by Corey because they were just running the clock down. You know, they already had the lead. Couldn't just sit there and let them run the clock down so Corey concedes the point. That's smart.
Yeah, well, Phoenix Rising Black needs to get something going here as going to get close to a mercy reel here shortly. So jumping back into this next one with Phoenix Rising Red and Riverside Quake. Different story in this one as we got a tie game.
Yeah, and both much like the pro division, the divisional teams here, when they're getting those G's on the break, it's really making a difference because it's so hard to get back outside on this field if you lose your outside. If you get stuck in the pocket and they get outside on you, it's very challenging to get down this field. This is a really good field to practice in the future, even if you're not going to play this field again.
Yeah, this is definitely one to kind of keep in the bag.
For sure.
In case you need a layout that's going to be just absolutely super nasty on.
Not just that, there's so many things that you can learn out there just from this layout. The shots we were walking, the quick pops we were talking about, the high, the low, whatever, the advantage, the disadvantage, and go back and watch and see how the pros played and try to mimic what they did on the same field. It gives you an idea of where you're at.
Yeah, absolutely. So 9 minutes and 33 seconds left here to go. These both teams ready to start fighting. Phoenix on the left, Riverside Quake on the right.
Riverside.
10 seconds.
Back and forth game here, 1-1. Lots of time left, 9:30. Breakout will probably decide who wins this game, but we'll see.
It has been, and a nice route running and gunning to the snake off the break for Riverside Quake, and also up into that 50 brick.
That was an impressive break. Unfortunately, Riverside just caught a penalty, man. That guy ran and shot all the way to the snake just to get pulled out by his buddy on a penalty.
Yeah, that takes out their whole snake side. There's no one in front of this player for Phoenix Rising Red, so he should be able to just hit the deck, crawl up, and get a free kill. Don't stop there.
That tall guy in the wing just shot him, Matty.
No, but
that's a great shot.
If he had cut down low and then just he basically took 6-3, and now his buddy gonna do the same thing. So they get right back into that spot, but the wedge got off that lane, and now that might cost him his body. If this guy gets down low, now they're both looking his way. Now he's going to lose his teammate behind him. couple missed opportunities here. Little tactical retreat now for Phoenix, or no, for Riverside Quake, and
that guy's
cost
in the
him
worst
his body.
Oh, he just got another kill. He's wheeling and dealing, Matty.
Yeah, but
that's the same guy that was wheeling and dealing in the corner earlier.
Well, he was wheeling and dealing with the hit on him. Apparently.
Well, he was wheeling. He just dealing a little bit too much.
Yeah. What was he wheeling too much?
No, that was wheeling. No, that was stealing too much. He was wheeling, dealing. Now he starts stealing.
I guess you could say he was stealing kills because he did have a hit on him.
Yeah.
So this player in Snake 3 is like, oh my God, look at all these bodies that have just dropped.
Hey, is anybody counting those bodies?
Do we have anybody alive? No, he's looking downfield. Oh, caught a little pressure. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
But who just shot him? Where did that ball come from? I'm hoping to God it wasn't his own player.
I hope it was.
D1.
I hope it was, just because they'll still win the game and it'll be really entertaining.
He just didn't want him to steal all the thunder.
Well, Phoenix just moved from the Dorito corner to the Dorito, so I believe it was his player that eliminated him. And like we always say, Matt, a kill is a kill. And especially in a situation like this where it doesn't cost you a point, why not?
Yeah, unless somebody's hiding. Yeah, he did shoot his own guy because there's no one left alive.
Nope.
So there's no other human being that could have shot unless is there a sniper in the trees?
We've all been – no, Jeremy went home earlier.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
pissed.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
We've all shot one of the guys on our team before. We haven't all done it in front of everybody watching, but, it is what it is.
Yeah, we got to lie about that back in the day.
Yeah,
right?
we could pretend like it didn't happen.
Let's check in with Lauren Kelly.
Thanks, guys. Corey Field from Thunder was in Phoenix Rising's pit just before them walking on the field here, and he was saying that they're losing because they're getting killed off the break. What they need to do is get to their bunkers, let the other team shoot their lanes, and then fill and try whatever you can. But the big thing is to get your bodies out alive off the break.
Yes, that would be ideal. To get your five bodies
for everybody that's playing paintball.
Unfortunately, we have not seen that many 5-on-5 breaks.
It must be harder than it looks. Because everybody's struggling with it.
Yeah, every single team, even the teams in the finals.
20 seconds.
So it's got to be tough for the referees over there too to pick all those guys up on the break that are dying left, right, and center.
Yeah. So Hunters just looked unstoppable so far. Not doing anything crazy. They're just shooting bodies on the break. Just like Corey Field was talking about. Let's see if they can keep it up here. Still haven't seen any miraculous moves out here. They would wait for something big.
You know what I
hope we don't have to give it over some, just like a clean bunker move or something basic.
What I think we should give it to is the first divisional player that does what the pro guys do, get in the snake and with nobody in front of him crawls down and shoots 2 or 3 guys, because I haven't seen a divisional guy do it. But we saw lots of pros demonstrating earlier how it should be done.
Maybe a big run through on the D side, center. I don't know. We're looking for something special out here.
Snake player for Phoenix has got a shot inside if he keeps wrapping and looks at that tower, and then the tower if he looks past the tower, he's got the cake in the back. He's got Dorito 1, tower, and cake. He's just got to wrap a little harder. He's cleaning paint out of his barrel, so he needs to shoot some paint through before he tries to get that shot, because I don't think they know he's in the snake yet.
Well, they're going back and forth here as Hunter's trying to protect their lead. Now they're going to get across. Phoenix Rising Black really needs to present some sort of offense. They're trying, though. They have a body in the snake. He's going to crawl all the way down. And they're going to lose. Looks like Hunters are going to lose the body behind Treegarthen. Treegarthen made a nice fill across. And here comes Phoenix as they go past the 50-yard line on both sides of the field.
Yeah, this is more like the Phoenix I'm used to watching play, the WCPLs, UPLs.
Oh, there's a nice kill here. Another kill, so just 3 players, and Chris Treegarthen's going to get into the snake. He's got a body in front of him to deal with. I don't know if he knows he's there.
Oh!
He does now, as he just head checked out, saw him, killed him.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, but then Chris gets taken out cross field, so... But another body drops for Phoenix Rising Black. Gotta stay tight here, Rich.
I think it's a 3-on-2, Maddie. I think there's 3 Phoenix, 2 Hunters. Hunters in the Dorito 2, and then the Dorito, the cake over there. Yeah, no one on this side of the field. So the Phoenix player here should be able to easily come down the snake side and get the kills.
Yeah, no one's putting any pressure on him here now. Past the 50-yard line. Oh,
no,
minor penalty going to be assessed on the Hunters. So there's an opportunity for Phoenix Rising Black. Still 6 minutes on the clock right now. We'll see how much is left when they hit that buzzer, but we're going to have a 2-point spread.
Not really showing any urgency to hit that buzzer.
That's a long weekend, man. They're probably tired.
I think they were talking about it a little bit, but they've got to score 2 more points, and now they've got 6 minutes to do it.
Yeah, so just under 6 minutes in that match. 7:37 left to go in this close game between Phoenix Rising Red and Riverside Quake. And we have got blessed this weekend, though, Rich. Weather's been perfect. Let's get a look here real quick at the top 5 killers. Alex Rodriguez might be winning the golden barrel that's sitting in front of me right now. Or maybe it's going to be Kirill Peridny. But it just goes to show you how much the Russians have struggled a little bit, even though they made it to the finals, because I don't see any Smotrop up here, no Kirill Peridny, or sorry, Kirill Peridny's there, but no Karslev and no Malloy. John Parrish also in the running, 35 confirmed kills. He's been a beast this weekend. Unfortunately for Revo, though, Steven O'Mara, Mike Zupa stopped at 34 each, but that's an incredibly impressive performance. Thank you, O'Mara, for getting me 34 kills, because I had you on my draft. Zupa, whoever has you, also you definitely were probably pretty cheap too. So, but you're going to be real expensive at the next event in Texas. But we will have a new Golden Barrel winner, though.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's either going to probably be Parrish, or A-Rod, or Kirill.
Yeah, one of those 3 for sure.
Yeah, it would be if I mean, any one of those 3 guys. That'd be great to have any one of those 3 guys. But Kirill's been around so long, it would be special if Kirill could win the Top Gun, because you have to earn that award. But
yeah, it would also be good, I think, for Parrish, because he's put in a lot of work, and I think he's struggled.
Huge fan of Parrish, and huge fan of A-Rod. I like all 3 of those guys, like I said, but just how long Kirill's been doing it.
And A-Rod's obviously, if he doesn't get it this time, he's gonna get it one of these times. Phoenix with a 1-point lead here, making some moves out here on the snake side.
He should have put a bonus clause in his contract that if he wins the Top Gun, that
How do you know he didn't?
Guns.
How do you know he didn't?
Oh, looks like Riverside Quake losing their body out of the snake here.
And attacking on the Dorito side.
Yeah, it's not going to help the comeback chances, but they still got a ton of time to work with, and they have 2 bodies pushing forward on that D side.
Oh, they get the kill in the center of the field.
Get the kill out of the wedge.
Yeah, both these teams are turning corners on this field. Uh-oh, they let him fill out to the snake. That's a big, oh, they got him in the back going across.
Well, they yelled kill 3. I think they got the code right, though. Or, so I think there is only 3 or 2 bodies left alive.
I agree. The snake player's got to make sure he doesn't get shot from that Dorito across the field, because that Dorito from across the field knows exactly where he is. And if he lobs just 1 ball over, he's going to get caught in the pack.
Well, what he needs to do is get close to that beam.
He just got shot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you were calling it, Matt. All you got to do is crawl into that beam. That beam is your life. He can't shoot through the beam, but he can't shoot over it.
And then crawl all the way down to their side. There's no one even close to you. The 2 bodies, you know, they called the correct kill, right?
Yeah, yep.
Kill 3. Hopefully the next bit of information should have been kill 3. There's 2 on the D side, D3 and D4.
Yep.
That would have told that snake player, okay, then they can't they can't shoot me if I get close to this beam, crawl all the way down, and then maybe 2 kills for you, and maybe you're going to get this divisional move of the event that I just can't wait to give to somebody as soon as we see something special.
Player walking out for Quake. Wow, that was a 2-on-2, and Quake lost both of those guys.
So Phoenix Rising Red here now going to take a 3-1 lead.
Point approved.
And going to jump into this next one with the Hunters with a pretty big lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, apologies about our scoreboard. We are trying to fix it. But it is 3-1 in favor of the Hunters.
And the drinks are free at the casinos.
Only if you're gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to give you that 50-cent beer. So you can
That's right. So you can go through
$100.
a couple $100.
30 seconds.
Yeah, so it's about a little under 6 to go here. Phoenix Rising Black and the Hunters. 20 seconds to go before the start of the next point here. Phoenix Rising Black going to be on your left-hand side on that red side, and the Hunters there on your screen on the blue side.
10 seconds.
Battling for this D3 X-Ball Championship here at the first event of the year.
Yeah, the nice thing about winning the first event of the year is you can say you're the best team in your division.
Yeah, you can for the next
Like, hey, I'm the best D3 or best D2 player in the world. Or team in the world, at least for one event. If you win the next event, you can keep saying the same thing. Phoenix loses their first player from the Drio side.
Yeah, so immediately an advantage for the Hunters.
Yeah, both teams with one player in the Snake. Hunters with a one-body advantage here. Hunters' first player is now pushing through the Snake from Snake 1 to 1.5, going right around that corner, Snake 2. The Phoenix player now is looking for a gap to see if he can get outside into the Snake.
Yeah, so, and this isn't Chris Treegarth, and he's got a real long head wrap on, so I can't really see what his name is.
He's got a player that just filled in behind him, which I really like.
Yeah, I would like to give a public service announcement to all the divisional teams. Please wear your own jersey. So if you play awesome, we can give you your glory.
Or if you play horribly, we can make fun of you.
That too. But and also have your team name be real big on the front of your jersey.
It really helps.
Just in case you make it to this field. So we
Not
want
just
to
in
give you
case,
your
so
glory.
when you do make it here.
Yeah, there you go. That's the spirit.
We believe in you. Hunter's looking inside from that 50 Snake. He's got great shots on the center of the field, the Drio side. If he wraps hard enough, he can shoot the guy in the center tower, and then he goes shooting the guy in the center tower. The guy's walking out now. The Phoenix player here for the Snake. Oh, he shoots the Snake player for Hunter, the second player for Hunter. Now he's looking highway like he might want to go bunker this guy inside. If he can put in or shoot the cake across the field, he can go bunker the guy in front of him and bunker the can in the center of the field. A lot to put together for a younger player, but the potential is there, the opportunity is there. He keeps looking to the side. I hope he sees it.
Yeah, 4:30 to go now here. And again, it is 3-1 in favor of the Hunters.
Yeah, Hunters have nothing to do but sit back, shoot their guns, and not make any mistakes here. As long as they can do that, they're going to win this game. It's up to Phoenix to figure out how to push through those guns because they're down on points and they want to win this match. 4 minutes left. The Hunter player that just almost got shot going over the top of the Snake, that would have been the second kill here for this little guy in the Snake.
It looks like it is Brian Morris here in the Snake, number 77. And it looks like Brian gets a cross-field kill.
Nice shot, Brian.
All right, Brian, please play really well right now so you can make it running here for a move of the event.
Yeah, if he gets one more and then goes and gets the guy in front of him, that'd be enough.
We just need a candidate right now. We don't even have a candidate yet.
Yeah, because almost all these wins have been kind of team wins.
And that's great. That's awesome. Team wins are
except for when you're giving awards to individuals.
Yeah, I just don't want to have to give a divisional move of the event award to somebody that got 2 crossfield kills. But typically, we've seen some of the crazier moves we see at the event period. A lot of times they come out of the divisional
For
final
sure,
matches.
yeah. The divisional fields and teams, there's a lot of chaos. And because they're divisional and not pro yet, they don't figure out the chaos as well or as fast as the pros do, so it's entertaining.
And they don't have the lane control and the discipline. So, yeah, sometimes you see some really crazy moves out here. We just haven't quite seen it yet. We've seen some good paintball, though.
Yep.
Some smart team paintball like you're talking about, which obviously for the teams, that's what you want. You don't want guys you don't want to have to resort to individual heroics. So, but Phoenix Rising, I was just going to say, Phoenix Rising Red needs to either concede the point.
I like that kid, though, man. It was a 3-on-1. He's down on points. He goes and tries to crawl forward and bunker the guy in front of him before the coach calls it.
So now it's 4-1 in favor of the Hunters. Riverside Quake here. Down by 2 to Phoenix Rising Red. So while we got a little moment to talk about, let's talk about the final matchup that's going to be going down in just a little bit here. It's going to be the Los Angeles Ironmen. What an amazing job by the Los Angeles Ironmen, rebuilding their squad and fighting hard in the offseason to pick up players. I mean, it took them a while. They had to go pretty much until about 2 weekends ago to figure out what their final lineup was going to be. And they didn't even know what the starting lineup was going to be at the start of this event. But John Parrish really stepped up. He's in the running for the Top Gun title. Also, man, big shout out to Todd Martinez, as he's been leading the charge behind the scenes as the coach. Nick Slovia got picked up. Corey Hall is having an outstanding weekend, as well as Alex Rodriguez. But they're taking on the Titans that is the Russian Legion. We'll have a little bit more time to talk about the Russians, as we got a lot more divisional finals to play here and some more time before we get into that final matchup that we're all waiting for. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. 2-point spread here. Riverside Quake pushing the issue into Snake right now. There's a good crossfield kill here.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good. Got 2 bodies over here, 3 bodies actually shading towards the Snake side here. We might have a run through to try to close.
He's hunting.
He's looking for these last 2 bodies. Come on, man, give us
This could be our guy.
Give us a candidate. This might be our guy. Oh, there we go. Little 2-pack to close here. I like it. Okay, we have a candidate. I mean, a 2-pack run through when it's a 5-on-2. Not exactly what we want to give the divisional.
It's a good start.
But it's a good start. We have a candidate. Now we just have to figure out who that is. Let's see if we can read his back real quick, or at least find the number. He's definitely, okay, he's got a white visor on.
Yeah, white visor.
White visor for Riverside Quake.
Nice move. And you could see he saw it as soon as he popped up from the Snake. It charged across the field.
Yeah, and that's what I liked about that. I had to write down white visor.
Yeah. Nice little acceleration.
Because I could not read his back. And again, it's really nice, guys, when you get your jerseys done, to have those numbers and names pop off the back. So easy for us to read. We want to give you your glory. So
almost as important as the jersey looking cool. Almost as important.
But it was a nice close. And he saw it. He read it.
Yeah.
He realized, okay, cool. He knew exactly what the count was. He knew where those last bodies were.
Blocked
he
them
runs
out.
through. He gets those kills. Okay, so now at least we have a candidate for this Powerhouse BKI Divisional Final MVP trophy that I have sitting on my desk. I have all the trophies up here, actually. You got the.
No, we just lost the divisional barrel.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, they took the semi-pro one?
Yeah.
What's up, Walker?
Whatever, dude.
3 minutes to go here in a 3-point spread.
Phoenix dropping the first body, drill side.
Might have a mercy roll out here. Oh, yeah, 2 bodies dropping. It's not a good start, but they lose Chris Treegarth in the Hunters, so he's been doing a lot of work for him on this Snake side. That's a great kill for Phoenix Rising Black, especially because he just lost 2 bodies. Need to spread the field out here on the Snake side. They're going to move over to the tower. He makes it clean.
Yeah, this time, first time Phoenix has gone up to the center of the field, Maddie. See if this works out for him. Hunters are up by 3 points, so they might not attack the Snake, but if they do, Phoenix was in a good position to catch him. 2:20 left here, down by 3 points. Phoenix trying to attack up the center of the field and now into the Snake. Hunters are sitting back in the back. Dorito, Snake corner, back center, and Tall Cake on the right tape, and possibly Dorito 1. Phoenix loses another player trying to go to that brick. So they've got the center wing now. They've got Snake 3, possibly 1 more on the Dorito side. Hunters are sitting back, shooting their guns, communicating, trying to find the bodies. Try not to make any mistakes here.
Yeah, they're just burning time off the clock. Got 2 minutes left to go. We might, who knows, might be the last point here. Doubt it, though, with the way that these points have been going. How fast in this field. There's a nice kill. Okay.
Nice fill, nice kill. Maybe he can bunker the guy in the Snake in front of him now.
Yeah, because if he can come through and bunker this player out, player right in front of him, he's on the inside. All he has to do is just check off. Well, if he checks off on the inside,
they call it. He found him. He shot him.
Top, and he stays alive, so he's got himself a 2-pack right now. So this is the best move we've seen out here in the divisionals so far.
Yep.
He's got a 2-pack. See if he can close this point out. I mean, that was better than White Visor's move.
Yep.
Because there's more at stake.
And can you see his number so we know what we can look on the paper?
Yeah,
his name is 77.
Yeah, it's definitely 77 for the Hunters, and I think that is Brian Morris.
All right, Brian Morris and White Visor in a tight competition here with 2 kills each.
And Brian Morris and Chris Treegarth, and they're the 2 killers on the Snake side here. So, and he really was helping Chris out. So this is see if he can find this last body.
I don't think there's anyone left.
Is there anyone left alive?
I don't think so, Maddie.
All right, well, still, it was a nice little 2-pack here. So he's in the running.
60 seconds.
Yeah, that's it. It's dead. Everyone's dead. Yeah, so Hunter's waiting to hit that buzzer. See if he's clean.
Hunter's looking really good there, man.
Yeah, they are.
Point approved. Good finish.
Yeah, and they
Good
put
job,
that
guys.
5th point on the board and take the mercy rule victory here. 4-point mercy rule.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, and Brian Morris just put himself in the running for this award. So, but most importantly, they got the victory.
Yeah.
But what a way to finish it. He goes in, shoots the body in the center, and then just dunks
Yeah.
on the guy in the snake, and that was the last kill.
Yep. That
He
won the
didn't
game
know
for
he
him.
didn't know it at the time.
Nope, it took him a little while to figure it out.
So now here, a little bit closer game. 5-13 still on this one. 2-3 is the score. Phoenix Rising Red has the ability to, Phoenix Rising Black just, if you have both teams make it to the finals, one team wins and one team loses, they just get to hold that over the other team until they get to the next event.
I mean, I feel like you guys are doing good, just not quite as good as we are. I mean, it's good, but it's just not quite as good as we are.
Yeah, you guys are in a higher division, but you're not as good.
Yeah,
because we won and you didn't.
No, we could go up to a higher division and lose too, right? But we're in the division we're supposed to be in and we're winning. So yeah, think about that.
5-13 now, as I said, so still here. Split screen breakout.
Yeah, Riverside Quake's got to do something here if they want to win this game.
Okay, well, here comes that guy in the white visors. We got to see if we can read his back, at least get a number or a name.
They dropped the body.
Yeah, they dropped the player in front of him, though.
Giving I was just going to say giving White Visor an opportunity as he takes one to the hopper and tries to hide it. So 2 down on this side for the Quake. That's going to put them in a deep hole to climb out of. They're already down a point, 5 minutes left in this match. They got that the wheeler and dealers out there for back center locking this side down right now. Phoenix has got all 5 bodies still left alive, though. Now they're attacking the snake. It's just a matter of time before this match is 4-2. But still 4 minutes left. Quake could turn this around. They've got to stop losing bodies early, and they've got to get somebody over here on the snake side that can stay alive.
Yeah, and we're looking there across the field, the other 3 bodies for Riverside Quake. That's all they have left here. And Phoenix Rising Red is doing what you're supposed to do in this situation, which is crawl all the way down to your opponent's side, and that's going to force a concession here. So now it's going to be 4-2, and let's check in with Lauren Kelly.
Jason Weber here. Congratulations on your D3 first place win. Now, this is your first win in NXL, right?
Yes.
Give me a little team history about the Hunters.
Well, we played in UPL for a while. We started playing WC together, and this is where we're at. We were formerly Extreme before, and then we now are the Hunters. And we've been together for about 3 years, and we're still going.
Well, you're going well, it seems. Is there anyone you want to thank?
I just thank the Lord. He's been so good to all of us, and he's been with us all weekend. And so all the glory to him here on the Lord's Day.
All right, well, congratulations. I'll let you go celebrate. Back to you guys.
Yeah, always good to get a win out here.
Yep.
So big congratulations to the Hunters.
And they look really good, man. They were in total control the whole match.
Yeah, they really were. I think they only gave up 1 point, right? Yeah, only 1 point given up. And that's that mercy rule win. A win's good. A mercy rule win's even better.
Way
because
better.
that means you dominated out there.
Yep. One thing better than that's a goose egg.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely didn't shut them out. But still impressive performance from the Hunters. They controlled the snake.
Yep.
They were constantly filtering Chris Tregarthen and Brian Morris over here.
They shot really well in the break, too, because they either shot a guy and a couple points shot a guy and drew a penalty. So super strong.
Yeah, so now these teams coming out to play what could be the last point. I think we didn't have that much time left here in this match.
Yeah, I think it was under 2 or around there. 2.5 or something. Riverside. Maybe going to change something up here, attacking instead of just sit back and shoot their guns. But we'll see. They got to survive the break
20
first.
seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds to go before the start of the next one. Okay, what is this, guys? That's Bazo.
Bazo. Hey, Bazo.
That's the name I was looking for, even though
I wish we could tell
think
him that he was in the
Brian-
running.
Well, no, Brian Morris had a better one.
But he might, if we told him right now, he might go to try to get 3 guys. I feel like there should be some way for us to communicate that to him.
Game on.
Yeah, so jumping into this next point here, split screen breakout. And it looks like body dropping for Phoenix Rising Red. And another body going to be dropping for Phoenix Rising Red. So
That's what Riverside needs.
yeah, Riverside here trying to tie this up.
Yeah.
But
Phoenix
down
got
by
two-
two
yeah.
and 4 minutes left to go.
Not impossible, but certainly challenging.
Yeah, they're-
Unfortunately, they lose their lead killer there.
Yeah, they're trying
Hustler.
to get past the 50-yard line here, but ended up getting taken out. So they still have 2 bodies here at the 50-yard line for Riverside Quake.
Yeah, and our buddy with white visors filled in behind him here on the snake.
I believe the name is Bazo, but that's
Bazo.
got to be a nickname because I don't see a Bazo on their roster.
Phoenix just trying to stay alive here, trying to burn as much clock time as they can. Here goes the big acceleration down the rear side of the field.
There's one, and there. Oh, did he get the second one? He did get the second one. but
Did he
then
get the first one?
Oh,
They're checking
the
him.
referee's checking him out. Yeah, he either flat out missed the first one
Yeah.
or got a shot on him because he definitely shot the second player before
Yep.
he ran out of bounds.
Yep. Oh, he did get them both.
So is that a better move than the game-winning 2-pack?
If this helps Riverside win this match, yes, it is. Because Riverside's down by 2 points. He broke that game up.
Yeah, that's true.
That game open. It's going to get him a point here. They're only be down by 1 with less than 3 minutes. So yeah, I think that's the biggest move we've seen so far. He gave his team an opportunity to win this match that they did not have before he made that move.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a look at his name here. Come on, let me see that number.
15?
75, 15?
75 or 15, I think.
Yeah, 75 or 15 here. So, yeah, that was a big one. Came through, got the 2-pack. He probably could have hit the buzzer, too, if he had hit the brakes in time. Then
Yeah.
ran out of bounds, but the momentum took him out of bounds.
Yeah, he was a bigger dude, so he had some momentum behind him for sure.
Right, I'm writing my notes. Bigger guy.
Big dude.
This is why it's
17 or 15.
This is why it's nice if your names pop off your jerseys. I'm trying to give you this beautiful award here, but if I can't read your name, it's going to be a little difficult if you're wearing your buddy's jersey. But this game is close, man. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left. That move really kept it close, and that kept Riverside Quake in this game.
Yep.
Nice little read and react on a read and react field. And what a great event here, Rich. Doesn't really get much better than this.
Man,
beautiful weather.
Yeah, I've never really thought about it before, but because I'm usually over there, I'm not over here as much. Like, this is an amazing event, and every year the weather's been pretty good. The parking's pretty easy. Like, everything seems to work out pretty well for this event.
Yeah, I can't believe that also the stands are pretty full here
Yeah.
for the divisional finals.
Which
I mean,
is
the stands
great.
are always full pretty much for
the
the
pros,
unless
yeah.
it's raining.
Yeah.
Because then everyone's just at home. They're going to watch it. They'll watch it on the webcast. But yeah, good turnout here in Las Vegas. And,
So it's always fun, too, when there's a bunch of fans in the stands.
yeah, makes it
Going back
better
to, like,
experience.
when X Factor had a big crew, and he used to have that big crew that would follow him and everyone would cheer. That's a blast, man.
Yeah.
Phoenix is already out there. Riverside heading out there now. Close match, 3-4, 2:54 left in this match. Riverside needs to get a kill or 2 on the break. If they don't, they need to at least survive the break and not lose a body, and then they need to be aggressive. You got to be aggressive. Beat, aggressive.
Were you a cheerleader?
No, I'm so glad my daughter doesn't cheer anymore,
you
though.
told me
Oh.
to play, that's what it is. I was like, you did play football, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Your daughter told me you cheered.
I did cheer at her competitions and her practices, but I did not do it professionally. Here comes Riverside running right down the field. They get Dorito 3, although he gets shot. Big man takes the center. 2 Phoenix players walking now. 4-on-3 advantage. Big man's going through the middle. He gets 1.
This is a different guy.
Yeah, no, this is a different guy. This is our wheeler and dealer from the first game. He gets another one. I hope he's clean. That's our big move so far. That's our hit the buzzer.
He's still clean.
Hit the buzzer, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to get that 3rd kill. Doesn't need to. The rest of his teammates.
That's
stepped
number
up.
22.
Different guy. Is that a better move?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a better move because that tied it, right? So the first guy gave him the opportunity.
Yeah, there
he
was.
tied it.
22. Is that, I think, maybe Christian? Let's see if he turns his back to us. Regardless, though, that should tie it up. Yeah, so we got
4-4.
ourselves a game right now.
Woo! Maddie.
With 2:22 and a fast point. We could see
Listen.
2 more points, you think?
I think it's obvious I didn't do anything good enough to deserve this. So what did you do That was so great that you deserve this. This is amazing, man. Because I didn't earn it, for sure. I've been just slipping by.
Hey, man, I was visiting a friend in the hospital.
I saved a baby.
And, no, it's babies, plural, man. You know, as we're watching this replay here. Yeah, you know, well, let's talk through this before I tell my funny lying story. But, yeah, so look at this. They spread out wide.
Tried to fill got caught.
He eats him up. He actually got that other kill, too.
Yep.
That's a 3-pack.
Yep.
He shot the guy in the run out, stitches this guy, comes through. This is what we're looking for. There's kill 2. Here's kill 3. And then he runs past the buzzer.
And this is the guy who's been a pivotal guy in each one of these points. He did get that penalty, but when he did that, he was wheeling and dealing from a 4-on-1 to a 2-on-1.
Yeah, so
22.
Christian, number 22, man.
He's my
That's
guy.
the best move
He's my
we've
guy.
seen out here. Now, we still have D2 and the semi-pro division to go through, so something might eclipse that, but Christian was dominant there with that 3-pack. And to tie the game up. So, yeah, so anyway, Rich, I was visiting my buddy in the hospital.
Yeah.
And, you know, his back was messed up. He's had surgery and stuff.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but where his hospital bed was right by the NICU ward, and a fire broke out.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy. So, you know, I pick my buddy up. He's 285 pounds, but I pick him up over my shoulder.
You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, I'm good, man. I'm Superman. So then I run out and I throw him out in the grass. Also fix his back at the same time. Then I kick the door into the NICU ward. Flames everywhere. There's just flames just going everywhere.
Did you get burned?
Not really.
My friend Chris got burned.
Yeah, I know, but I heard about that. So then
You didn't save Chris?
No, that was before.
Okay.
Different story, man.
Was
Different
Chris
story.
on fire at the time?
No, he was on fire before.
Okay, got it.
Okay, yeah. So then there's just flames everywhere, and I'm just grabbing babies in both hands. Now, it was on the second story, so then I see the window, and before the flames overtake us with the 8 babies I have in my hand, I just break through.
You get all cut up? Did you get all cut up?
A little tiny bit. I had my force field on. So then, and then firemen were right there, so I'm like, you're welcome, and I deliver the 8 babies to them.
And then refuse to give your name because you don't want to make a big deal about it.
The paintball gods were like, all right, we'll give you guys.
Okay, Matt, you get 3 days. 3 days of paradise, my friend. You and one friend get 3 days of paradise.
That was all a lie. Actually, that was actually funny story. That's how I met my wife. That's the story I told her.
Wait, was she the baby or no? That was the story you told her. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I had a cut on my hand. It was pretty bad.
And she asked how you got it?
How I got
Sucker.
my hand, and I told her that exact story. And she looked at me and said, "Does that ever work?" And I said,
We'll
"I don't
see.
know.
We'll see.
What do you think?" Yeah, we're married now.
That's great. Yeah. So in the future, if Matt starts talking to you guys, be careful because he might marry you. Riverside's getting pumped up right now. Riverside screaming from the pit. They've definitely taken the momentum here. Number 22, Christian.
Yeah, what if they can get this victory here, come from behind victory?
Come on, forget about it. I'll just throw that trophy at him.
Well,
I won't even watch any more games.
They've had 3 different guys step up for them, man. What an impressive performance.
Well, you know Riverside's hard, bro.
10 seconds.
Them desert people, they don't mess around.
2:22 to go. And a tie game. So can Riverside Quake put the finishing touches here on this D4 final matchup? We will see. Or will Phoenix Rising Red finally stop the bleeding and start answering with some aggression of their own?
Yeah, Phoenix taking that snake on the break is really going to help them. It's going to make it tougher for the big man to make some moves up there in the middle. Riverside does have the snake, but they take the walk from the Dorito corner. 4-on-5 situation here. 2 minutes left. Tie game.
Yeah, tough death there for Riverside Quake here as Phoenix Rising Red in the snake.
Big man gets caught on the top. Christian, a little too much, buddy.
Yeah, he stepped up in that last one. Can't do it every time, but that's now 2 deaths. So Phoenix Rising Red.
Oh, penalty on Phoenix.
Yeah.
This game's equal again.
Oh!
Phoenix is caught at the same times.
Yeah, so frustrating turn of events here with that penalty, but they're trying to make something of it here as they make a move in that center. But it looks like Bazo's had enough of that as he's going to run right past one of the players still alive, but then that's going to allow another body to catch him. So the craziness is set in again here, but it looks like there's still one body left alive. That's all you need to hit that buzzer. So Riverside Quake, Rich, is going to put their 5th point on the board.
This is entertaining, man. That was a great match. Back and forth, 1 kill, back kill, 1 kill, 1 kill. People making big moves, flying down the field, missing dudes, getting shot, other dude shooting that dude.
That guy ran past the guy in the tower and shocked him so much.
He was so excited.
Yeah, he didn't shoot him, but he just couldn't believe the guy ran past him. So then he raises his gun up, almost falls out of his bunker to try to shoot him, and then the guy from the snake
torches him. Yeah, yeah. This is really entertaining here.
See, here's the divisional paintball
that we know and love.
Yeah, so now.
I still think Christian's in the run, man.
Yeah, that's the best move we've seen.
Because you
so
can't
far.
take it away from once he's in the lead, you don't take it back if he makes a bad move.
Once we saw that replay where you add in that extra kill,
the third.
So he runs up, gets the first one, and then comes through, perfectly executes 2, shoots 3, could have hit the buzzer, was looking for a 4th kill, nobody over there to shoot, and then goes and gets that win. So
yeah, he's the guy for me right now.
Yeah, that's definitely the best move we've seen. But again, we still have semi-pro division and D1 coming up, so or D2, sorry, because semi-pro is D1. But yeah, it's looking pretty interesting here in this match. So now the question is Phoenix Rising Red going to answer? That penalty killed him in that one.
Yeah, that hurt a lot, man. But that's what we talk about, is putting pressure on other teams and forcing them to make mistakes because you're putting pressure on. If you're sitting back, dinking at him, you're not going to force a guy to get shot and then kind of make a bad decision on either trying to hide that hit or continue to play. He's going to be like, I got shot, I'm going to walk out. But if you're pushing down the field, you're like, I got to wheel and deal, then you're wheeling and dealing. And, man, sometimes when you're wheeling and dealing, you make bad decisions. That's how babies happen. These guys know each other pretty well. They compete in the same league, so it's not like they haven't played against each other before. They both play in the WCPL.
Yeah, so 2 more sets to go today. Next setup will be a split deck with D2 and the semi-pro division. And the game we're waiting for, Los Angeles Ironmen making it into the finals here and taking on the Russian Legion. I mean, you got to give the Russians the nod as far as being a favorite, but with the way that the Ironmen are playing, they very well could beat Russian Legion.
And I really like that both of them are kind of playing the same style of paintball. They're both doing really, really well when they win the breakout and really poorly when they lose the breakout. So we might have a really good back and forth match.
Yeah, I just want to see a good game.
Yeah, man, that's all I asked for. Obviously, I'm going to root for the Ironmen because that's my team, but I'm a huge Russian fan as well.
It's been 10 years since the Ironmen have won an event and 2 years since they made the finals. So maybe a year and a half, but
I love big man up to center 50, man. He's very athletic for being a bigger dude. He did just get caught over the top for the 2nd time in a row, which I'm not a huge fan of.
He got his bell rung a little bit, too.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he knows this or not, but they went to this point up a point, so he didn't need to run up there and get shot like that because his buddy got shot, too, so now it's a 3-on-5 situation.
And that does open up the door for Phoenix Uprising as we have just a minute left to see if the other players can Riverside Quake can stay alive.
And this is where you kind of see a difference between the divisional teams sometimes. They have a hard time putting it together here with 30 or 40 seconds left. We'll see if Phoenix can do it. They've got a great coach, so they've probably been through these 30-second drills before, but it's now a 16-second drill or 40-second drill. Oh, there's only 2 players left for Riverside. Phoenix has got to figure out how to get down this field and get a win here.
Yeah, I think Phoenix is going to be able to tie this up. They're locking up at the 50-yard lines with 4 bodies, and they are pushing forward. They're trying to find a way to crack this one down, and I think they're going to be able to do it. So I think we're going to see an overtime point.
Yeah.
Unless this back corner bunker is able to Bazo again. Oh, man, he just got about quadruple tapped.
Yeah, he traded with the guy, but they're going to get it with, I don't know, 5 seconds left or something. Oh, wait, they're looking at each other. They're ringing it. Watch. Oh, they got plenty of time. Thought they were going to wait too long and not get it.
Well, just let the time expire so we don't have to play the 8 seconds. Okay. They should burn off that 5 seconds and hopefully go right into overtime because that's a pretty mean list. Everyone's just going to go hide and make sure they don't get a penalty.
Yeah.
And then, so, yeah, we'll see, though. But what a great game, man. Riverside Quake fighting back in this one. And then
they were down,
Rising
was it 2-0 to begin with?
I think it was 4-2. Riverside Quake comes back, scores 2 unanswered to tie it up at 4. And now then they get the lead. And then Phoenix Rising Red comes back and ties it at 5.
Can't ask for better than that, man.
Yeah.
And hats off to Phoenix for having 2 teams here in the finals. Testament to the program, how strong it is.
Yeah, absolutely. So who do you got in this one, man? I don't know. I mean, Phoenix Rising Red just scored that last one, so they have the momentum. Quake looked real good, though, to come from behind to tie it up to even get it to this point.
Yeah, Quake is, out of the 2, is the more entertaining team to watch, I tell you that.
They definitely are taking a little bit more risk. I don't know. Phoenix Rising Red is also taking some risks,
They're taking the risks on the break, but then Riverside's making the big moves during the game. Or trying to, at least, with Bozo and Christian.
Yeah, well, it's almost too close to call on who's the favorite here in this overtime. So, yeah, they are going to burn off those last few seconds and go right into overtime.
Good call.
Yeah, we're going to have quick breaks here, too, as we're trying to get this in before the sun sets. We still have 2 more sets to go. I think we should be okay with the daylight savings time. It's 4 o'clock right now.
Wow, it's already 4 o'clock. This day has flown by.
Yeah.
Literally flown by. Literally.
So Riverside Quake there on your screen. Going to be on the right-hand side, that blue side of the field. Here comes the rest of the guys from Phoenix Rising Red. We've seen multiple players step up, though, for both these squads.
Yep.
I think Phoenix Rising Red a little bit more team ball.
Exactly. I was just going to say the same thing. And again, you have a program over here, right? So they're doing drills. They've got a couple teams. They set up. They do things.
They got a coach.
Yeah, they got a coach. So they're playing good, solid team ball. But Riverside's got a couple of guys who see the field really well and kind of read the field and react kind of like some of the pro guys do and make big moves and give them an opportunity to blow up in games.
Yeah, I like the individual talent we're seeing from Riverside Quake, and I like their willingness to attack and reading the field. I like Phoenix Rising Red's game plans. I like their team execution. So, yeah, I don't know, man. This one is too tough to call.
It's all pretty good.
Yes, there's a lot of good going on right now for these squads.
A lot of good.
And that's why it's tied, and that's why both these teams are in the finals here. So D4 final match is to be decided right now, unless we get through 5 minutes. We can't get a winner. We will go to one-on-ones. And then we might be thinking, okay, if you win a one-on-one in one-on-ones in the final match, that might be move of the tournament too, depending on how it goes. But we could argue about that.
I would never argue with you.
Yes, you do all the time.
I don't like to. I feel bad about it.
That is also not true.
Well, when we truly disagree, I don't like it. When we actually agree, but we're arguing, I really enjoy it. But I don't think people know the difference sometimes.
Here we go. Overtime point
Big
right
point,
now.
man.
Yeah, this is a
Lots
big
of
point.
pressure. Enjoy.
Tournament on the line right now, and here comes the move up the center of the field, and both teams dropping a body. Both teams get into the snake, where the referee is going to get in there and check out snake 1 here for Riverside Quake, and he might be coming off. They got 2 refs checking him. Better field position right now for Phoenix Rising Red, as they have that body at the blue brick, shading towards the D side.
Yeah. And they've got the snake corner and the snake 1, and they're both standing kind of over the top for Riverside, just rolling their guns. And now if you look, Maddie, Phoenix is looking directly into the sun right now, right? And a lot of the divisional guys don't really notice that, but when you go and play these fields and you're looking into the sun, it's really a big disadvantage. You can see how long those shadows are on the field.
Yeah, and it's not quite east to west, but it's a little off kilter, but it's close enough that the glare is going to be an issue here this afternoon.
Christian there is getting caught in that wing, calling snake. His snake player hears him. Let's see if he can read and react like we've been talking about. He needs to bunker the guy in front of him. Here he goes. Oh, he shot way too early, which is going to cause the trade. That's a rookie move. Hopefully he can learn from that.
Or are we going to see a penalty? No penalty, clean deaths. And then here comes the push again. Riverside Quake trying to come through. That's going to be a trade, but it looks like there will be one body left alive, and it is Christian.
Our winner of the...
No, not yet. He's not the winner. We still got 2 more games to go, but he's definitely in the running right now. He's in the lead. We haven't seen a better move than the big man right there, Christian, who's about to hit this buzzer with that 3-pack run-through he had earlier.
Okay, just thinking out loud here.
Okay, yeah, give it to me.
This is what division? Division 2? Division 3 here?
This is Division 4.
This is Division 4. So he got a 3-piece. He was instrumental in first turning the score and then breaking the score and then winning the point. How much better would a D3 or D2 player have to play to be able to compete against him at that level?
Yeah, well, it's also divisional finals MVP.
Is it a curve?
Well, no, it's MVP.
Oh, I got you.
So it's not just move.
Okay.
It's the actual trophy says divisional finals MVP. So the fact that he did have that move to help tie the game and was the last player left alive in
multiple
the overtime points. Yeah, so I mean, somebody's really going to have to step up to take this award from Christian right now.
I agree.
But we will see. So that's going to do it here. Congratulations to these 2 squads winning. The Hunters taking the D3 final match, and now Riverside Quake taking the victory here in D4. We'll be back with the D2 final match, along with the semi-pro final match in the split deck format. Stick with us here, GoSports.com 2020 NXL Las Vegas Open. We'll be right back.